Yo, what's up mga kapi? It's me again, Sir RG Mendoza, and I would like to welcome you in our another series of Ayan, so as you can see class, sobrang taas ng energy ni Sir RG ngayon dahil ang ganda ng topic natin for today. So ano nga ba yung pag-uusapan natin? Bakit ganito ka-hyper si Sir RG ngayon sa kanyang video, no? Okay, so class, ang topic natin for today ay Aerobics. Okay, so for today's video class, we're going to talk about aerobics. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng aerobics? Si Sir RG ang bahala sa inyo. Ano ba yung mga different benefits ng aerobics? Si Sir RG ulit ang bahala sa inyo. Ano ba yung mga benefits ng strength training? Si Sir RG ulit yung bahala sa inyo. What you are going to do is just listen. And don't forget to take down notes dahil maraming important matters si Sir RG na i-discuss ngayong araw na ito. And I know na makakatulong ito sa inyo as a student and as a person too. Ano daw yung person? Okay, person. Ano yung person? Person yun ha, okay? So person, nagkamali lang si Sir RG. Okay class, so I know for sure na pag sinabi natin aerobics, ang pumapasok agad sa isip nyo ay Zumba. Tama ba? Pag sinabi natin aerobics, parang nagsusumba lang naman yan eh. Ayan ang ginagawa ng nanay namin eh. Okay, ayan lang naman yung ginagawa dun sa may YouTube, yung nagsasayaw ng ng It's a beautiful world, it's a beautiful life. Okay, so class, parehas nga ba si aerobics at si Zumba? So pag-uusapan natin yan ngayon sa topic natin, which is aerobics for fitness and health. Okay class, so I know na marami na pupasok sa isipan nyo. Ayan na binibilasan ni Sir RG yung pagsasalita niya para makapag-discuss na sa nang sa ganun. Marami na kayong matutunan sa subject niya. So hindi na natin papatagalin pa to. Let's start this video in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so before anything else, class, like what I said before, don't forget to take down notes dahil maraming important matters na i-discuss si Sir RG sa inyo ngayon. And I know for sure na magagamit nyo yan as your reference sa mga susunod na video natin or sa mga susunod na online series natin na tatalakayin. Good day everyone, so like what I said before, our topic is all about aerobics, and this aerobic is under of our module 2.1 entitled Aerobics for Fitness and Health. So let's start this online kwentuhan. So first, let's define aerobics. So ano nga ba talaga yung tinatawag nating aerobics? Madalas lang natin yung naririnig before sa mga mas nakakatanda sa atin or sa mga mahilig mag-exercise, yung aerobics na yan. Or kung mapapansin nyo or kung naaral nyo sa before nung high school tayo, medyo familiar na kayo kung ano ba yung aerobics natin na tinatawag. So let's start. When we say aerobic class, aerobic is an exercise, refers to the exercise which is moderate intensity undertaken for long duration. And additional lang class, when we say aerobics, it is a form of physical exercise that combines rhythmic aerobic exercise with stretching and strength training routines with the goal of improving all elements of fitness. And then class, when we say aerobics, it means with oxygen. Okay? So ulitin natin, aerobic means with oxygen. Aerobic means with oxygen, so it refers to the use of oxygen in muscles energy generating process. And class, many types of exercise are aerobic and by definition are performed at moderate levels of intensity for extended period of times. And class, another thing, when we say aerobics, it is also a system of physical conditioning that increases the efficiency of the body's intake of oxygen, so thereby stimulating the cardiovascular system, developing endurance, and reducing the body fat. So increased energy, lower blood pressure and cholesterol, greater suppleness or stronger bones, better posture, and decreased stress levels are the benefits that may occur from aerobic activity. So to be effective, class, in aerobics, or to be effective, aerobic training must include a minimum of 3 sessions per week. During each session, usually lasting an hour, the exerciser's heart rate must be raised to a training level for at least 20 minutes. So class, always remember na pag nag-execute tayo or nag-undergo tayo ng aerobic exercise, more or less 1 hour pataas, no, yung duration niya. Long duration nga, like what I said before kanina, di ba? So hindi tayo mag-aerobic exercise just for 5 minutes or 3 minutes. Mostly nasa 30 minutes and above or 1 hour and above as much as possible para mas makita natin yung training natin mismo. I mean, para mas makita natin yung development sa body natin or talagang mas may exercise yung buong katawan natin. Okay, so that is aerobics. So now let's move on to our next part, which is the how to achieve effective aerobic exercise. So paano nga ba natin makukuha yung effective aerobic exercise natin na tinatawag or paano natin yan ma-achieve? Okay, so an effective aerobic exercise should involve the basic workout outline. So class, na-discuss ko naman na sa inyo kung ano ibig sabihin ng basic workout outline, right? Ayan, so na-discuss naman yan sa inyo ni Sir RG nung part 1 ng ating video. Okay, so the first one is 5 to 10 minutes of warm-up, or kung sa basic workout outline natin, yan yung tinatawag nating warm-up. So kailangan 5 to 10 minutes siya and meron dapat siyang intensity of 50 to 60% of maximum heart rate. Followed by the second sa ating basic workout outline, which is the aerobics or strength training natin na tinatawag. So dapat 20 minutes of exercise yung meron tayo and at an intensity of 70 to 80% of maximum heart rate. Followed by the last one, which is the cool down. Okay, so dapat yung cool down natin kagaya ng ating warm up na 5 to 10 minutes din at an intensity of 50 to 60% of maximum heart rate. So as you can see, class, paano ba natin ma-achieve yung effective aerobic exercise? Sa pagsunod sa tatlong basic workout outline natin na tinatawag. So class, and as you can see, hindi dito masyadong tinotodo yung energy. Okay, meron pa rin natitirang at least 20%, 40% ng energy sa atin. Why? Nang sa ganon, hindi mabigla yung body natin or hindi mag-breakdown yung katawan natin pag sobra nating pinagod yung sarili natin. Okay, at least meron tayong 20% na pahinga na nilalaan sa sarili natin nang sa ganon hindi mabigla yung katawan natin or yung body natin every time na nagpe-perform tayo ng different aerobic exercise. Okay, so now let's move on to our next part of our presentation. Based on American College of Sport Medicine, they define that aerobic as an activity that uses large muscle groups. It can be maintained continuously and it is rhythmic in nature. So class, it is a type of exercise. They define that aerobics is a type of exercise that overloads the heart and lungs and causes get up and get moving. So class, sa aerobic exercise natin, dahil nga long duration siya or mahaba-habang proseso siya, therefore, hindi lang yung outside body natin yung nade-develop. Pati na rin yung nandun sa loob natin or yung inner parts ng ating body nade-develop, especially the heart and the lungs while we are performing aerobic exercise. And class, as you can see dito, hinighlight ko yung aerobic exercise uses large muscle groups dahil hindi lang naman isang part lang ng katawan mo yung gumagana dito or yung nagfa-function, kundi buong katawan mo, as in all over your body nagfa-function. Okay class, so there are more activities than ever to choose from, whether it is a new activity or an old one. So it's up to you naman yun kung yung meron na kayong past na exercises doon sa ating aerobics, pwede nyo siyang gamitin or pwede rin naman tayo mag-adapt ng bagong exercises when it comes in aerobic dance. So class, find something you enjoy doing that keeps your heart rate elevated for a continuous time and get moving to a healthier life. So class, nasa sa inyo naman, no? So yan, nabubol na si Sir RG, So nasa inyo naman kung paano kayo mag-enjoy sa isang exercises, And I know for sure na mas enjoyable itong aerobic exercise because it is more on dancing talaga, or it is more on dance exercise na kung saan talagang in sa panahon natin ngayon. Okay, so let's continue our discussion. Now let's move on to the basic benefits of aerobic exercise. So ito lang naman class yung mga different basic benefits ng aerobic exercise, yung talagang common na common sa atin. So the first one is increase maximal oxygen consumption. Okay, so followed by the number 2, which is the improvement in cardiovascular or cardiorespiratory function of heart and lungs. So like what I said before, sa ating aerobic exercise, hindi lang naman talaga yung physical body natin na develop, pati na rin yung inner parts of our body na din. Nade-develop yung heart and yung lungs natin, talagang na-exercise yan dahil nga long duration yung aerobic exercise natin. It consists of 1 hour to 30 minutes, so 1 hour or 1 hour and above. Okay, so therefore, talagang nade-develop o talagang natetest yung ating cardiovascular and cardiorespiratory endurance natin. Okay? So next naman is increase blood supply to muscles and ability to use oxygen, followed by the lower heart rate and blood pressure at any level of submaximal exercise. And then the fifth one is lower resting systolic and diastolic blood pressure in people with a high blood pressure. So class, when we say systolic, it measures the pressure of your blood against artery walls when your heartbeat is considered normal. Ulitin natin. Systolic, it means it measures the pressure of your blood against artery walls when your heartbeat is considered normal. Okay, when your heartbeat is considered normal, systolic yon. Okay, when we say diastolic naman, it measures the pressure of blood against artery wall while your heart is at rest. Okay, kung kanina sa systolic is your heartbeat is considered normal, dito naman sa diastolic when your heart is at rest. Okay, so yun yung difference between systolic and diastolic. Next natin is increased HDL cholesterol. So class, when we say HDL cholesterol, this is the good cholesterol, okay? Ulitin natin. So this is the good cholesterol when we say HDL cholesterol. Next is reduce body fats and improve weight control. We all know that yung ibang people talaga o yung ibang tao talaga is nag-undergo ng aerobic exercise nang sa ganun pumayat. Nang sa ganun ma-develop nila yung sarili nila o yung body nila. Okay, so many people or many athlete din hindi lang basta training yung ginagawa nila, kundi yung iba nag-undergo talaga ng aerobic exercise nang sa ganun nga ma-improve yung weight nila or nang sa ganun ma-maintain yung weight nila. Kasi talaga while we are performing different aerobic exercises, talagang pagpapawisan ka dito kasi more on moving, as in all of your body talaga gumagalaw as much as possible. Sa aerobic exercise talaga is more on parang labas talaga or release talaga siya ng body fats natin, and lahat ng sweats natin na ilalabas o yung pawis natin mailalabas natin lahat yan, So and then the last one or the last benefit of aerobic exercise is improve glucose tolerance and reduce insulin resistance. So that is the benefits of aerobic exercise. Okay, so now kung natapos na natin i-discuss yung benefits of aerobic exercise, ngayon naman i-discuss naman sa inyo na Sir RG kung ano yung benefits of strength training natin na tinatawag. Okay, so the first one is increase muscular strength. So meron tayong different aerobic exercises na kung saan para sa ating mga muscles, so therefore na-exercise or na-maintain or nababanat yung ating mga muscle, Ganon din yung sa ating different parts of the body. So kung na-increase yung muscular strength natin, na-increase din syempre yung strength ng ating tendons and ligaments. Okay, then the third one is potentially improve flexibility, or range of motion of joints. Like what I said before kanina sa ating muscular strength, meron din tayong different exercises or aerobic dance exercise na natetest yung flexibility natin. So sa susunod na video ni Sir RG or sa part 2 ng ating video, i-discuss yan sa inyo ni Sir RG or ipapakita sa inyo ni Sir RG kung ano yung mga different exercises na para sa mga nabanggit kong components of the body natin. Okay? And then the fourth one is reduce body fat and increase lean body mass. So parang gagaya lang din to ng benefits ng aerobic
exercise natin. Talagang nakaka-reduce siya ng body fats. Lahat ng fats natin sa katawan may tendency na ma-release natin once na patuloy natin ginagawa itong strength training natin or yung different aerobic dance exercise natin na tinatawag. Next natin is potentially decrease resting systolic blood pressure followed by the positive changes in blood cholesterol. So, positive ba? Hindi ito negative. Yung talagang hindi ito tataas yung blood cholesterol mo, kundi positive changes. No? Talagang makakabuti para ito, para sa'yo ito. Okay, ayan. So, nabubulol ulit si Sir RG. Ano? Next natin is improve glucose tolerance and insulin sensitivity. And then the last one is improve strength, balance, and functional ability in older adults. So kung mapapansin nyo class, karaniwan na nagpe-perform ng different aerobic dance exercise is yung medyo mas nakakatanda sa atin. Yung mga tito at tita natin or yung mga lolas natin o lolo natin, di ba kadalasan sila yung gumagawa ng aerobic and strength training dahil siguro ito na lang yung kaya nila or ito yung mas madali para sa kanila, no? Okay. Pero wala namang masama doon kahit na bata ka pa lang or kahit na estudyante ka pa lang nag-aerobic exercise ka or Zumba o not bad, okay? Para to sa katawan mo, okay? Gusto mo lang talagang ma-develop yung body mo or nang sa ganon ma-maintain yung healthy body na meron ka, okay? So wala namang ano doon, wala namang kaso yun, ano? If ever na mag-perform ka ng different aerobic dance exercise. Actually, fun ito kasi dance ito parang more on moving talaga yung gagawin nyo dito. Hindi lang isang part ng body natin yung na-develop, kundi lahat ng body parts natin. Okay, so next class is aerobic activity versus anaerobic activity. So aerobic activity class, always remember, pag sinabi nating aerobic activity, ayan, ang aerobic activity is a long duration yet low in intensity. Okay, so aerobic activity include walking, biking, jogging, swimming, aerobic classes, and cross-country skiing. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang mamahal ng mga different aerobic activity natin, ano? Kasi biking pa lang, ano, mahal siguro yung bike, hindi noon kayo lahat may bike sa bahay, ano? Tapos another, meron pa tayong cross-country skiing. So wala namang ganito yun sa Philippines, ano? Parang medyo mahihirapan tayo, talagang costly yung aerobic activity natin na tinatawag. So class, lagi nyo lang tatandaan, when we say aerobic activity, it is a long in duration yet low in intensity or hindi siya ganun ka-hard or hindi siya ganun kahirap. Okay? Pero mahaba siya. Long in duration yet low in intensity or hindi siya ganun ka-hirap or ka-complicated. Unlike the anaerobic activity. Si anaerobic activity naman, maikli naman siya or short in duration pero high in intensity. Okay, ulitin natin. When we say anaerobic activity is short in duration and high in intensity. So meron akong different examples dito ng anaerobic activities. So the first one is the racquetball, followed by the downhill skiing, weightlifting, sprinting, softball, soccer, and football. Okay, so nakikita niyo yung difference ng dalawa. No? So, yung aerobic activity natin, for me, mas madali ito dahil pwede natin siyang gawin outdoor or pwede natin siyang gawin once na lumabas lang tayo ng bahay, pwede tayo mag-walking, pwede tayo mag-jogging. Unlike dito sa anaerobic activity natin na kailangan pa natin mag-play ng softball or ng soccer or ng football. Okay, mas mahirap yung anaerobic. Okay, although yes, it is in short in duration, unlike the aerobic activity na it is long in duration, pero mas mahirap talaga, no? Kasi mas mataas yung intensity ng anaerobic activity unlike sa aerobic activity. Okay? So there are difference between the two, between aerobic activity and anaerobic activity. Ulitin lang natin para mas lalong malinaw kahit pa ulit-ulit yung si Sir RG, para sa inyo yan, para mas mabilis nyong matandaan. Okay, so class, pag sinabi nating aerobic activity, it is a long in duration yet low in intensity. Pag sinabi naman nating anaerobic activity, short in duration and high in intensity. Okay ba? Okay, so that is the difference between aerobic activity and anaerobic activity. Okay, pero mas ipapaliwanag pa naman yan sa inyo, Sir RG, or didiscuss pa naman yan sa inyo ni Sir RG sa mga susunod nating topics or sa next module natin. No, kasi doon talaga yung cover ng topic na ito. Binasadahan lang siya ni Sir RG nang sa ganon aware kayo sa kung ano ba yung difference ng aerobic activity versus anaerobic activity. Okay, so na-discuss na sa inyo ni Sir RG kung ano ba ibig sabihin ng aerobics. Na-discuss niya na din sa inyo yung benefits ng aerobic exercise and benefits of strength training. Nagkaroon na tayo ng konting pahapyaw sa aerobic activity versus anaerobic activity. So now, let's move on to our next topic, which is the history or brief history of aerobic exercise. So maikling-maikli lang naman to, napapasadahan lang ni Sir RG kung ano ba yung brief history ng aerobic dance exercise natin na tinatawag, kung saan siya galing, saan siya nagmula, kung sino yung nagpanukala sa kanya or kung sino yung gumawa sa kanya. Okay? So yan. So aerobic dance and aerobic exercise were developed by, sino siya? That is Mr. Kenneth H. Cooper. Okay, so class, he is born on March 4, 1931 on Oklahoma City. He is a doctor of medicine and former Air Force colonel from Oklahoma. He is a pioneer, no? So he is a pioneer, so the benefits of doing aerobic exercise for maintaining and improving health. Okay, so he is like what I said before, no? He is an exercise physiologist of the U.S. Air Force. Next is Kenneth Cooper is considered as the father of aerobics noong 1982. Okay class, remember, aerobic dance and aerobic exercise were developed by Kenneth H. Cooper. He is an exercise physiologist of the U.S. Air Force, like what I said before, no? So Dr. Cooper, an avowed exercise enthusiast, was personally and professionally puzzled about why some people with excellent muscular strength were still prone to poor performance, no? So at tasks such as a long distance running, swimming, and bicycling, he began measuring sustained performance in terms of the ability to utilize oxygen. So itong si Dr. Cooper, naisip niya itong si aerobic kasi meron daw ibang tao or meron daw ibang professional or meron ilang tao na malakas naman daw yung mga muscular strength nila pero sobrang hina pa rin sa performance. I mean, parang hindi sila ganun ka-effective when it comes in performance, no? Such as, meron siyang mga binigay ng mga different performance before based on my research, no? Nagbigay siya ng mga different performance such as running, no? So, swimming and bicycling. So, nagtataka siya, bakit daw yung ibang taong malalakas naman sa ibang bagay pero pagdating sa aerobic training or pagdating sa mga running or swimming na yan or biking, parang medyo poor performance yung nangyayari. Okay, so therefore, nag-come up sa kanya itong si aerobic dance exercise. Okay, so through aerobic dance exercise kasi parang pag inaaraw-araw mo siyang ginagawa, na-maintain mo din yung performance mo. I mean, na-maintain not just your physical body but also the inner parts of your body like what I said before. Ibig sabihin, nakakasanayan na ng katawan mo yung intensity ng ginagawa mong exercise or ng training. Okay, so his next part ng ating slide is his groundbreaking book, Aerobic, was published in 1969. So, which emphasized this aerobic book emphasized a point system for improving the cardiovascular system. And it included scientific exercise programs using running, walking, swimming, and bicycling. Okay, no? So the book came at fortuitous historical moment when increasing weakness and inactivity in the general population was causing a perceived need for increased exercise. No, it became a bestseller. So itong libro ni Mr. Kenneth H. Cooper na entitled Aerobics na kung saan na-publish yung 1969, naging bestseller siya. Siguro dahil talagang nakatulong sa maraming tao yung book niya ginawa niya, no? So Cooper's data provided the scientific baseline for almost all modern aerobic programs. So most of which are based on oxygen consumption equivalency. So class, tandaan na yung activities such as walking, jogging, running, rope jumping, swimming, bicycling, and dancing are considered aerobic. Okay, so tinatawag siyang aerobic yung mga nabanggit kong different exercises na yan. Okay, so the foremost objective of aerobic exercise is for cardiorespiratory endurance. So para naman daw talaga sa cardiorespiratory endurance itong aerobic exercise na to. Kaya nag-come up si Mr. Cooper sa ganitong sitwasyon or sa aerobic dance na yan ay para sa cardiorespiratory endurance natin. Hindi lang pala siya dance, aerobic exercise, sorry. Okay, so the excellent performance of heart and lungs is an induction of physical well-being. So magiging madali na lang para sa iyo ito na i-identify kung naging effective ba yung exercise mo, kung okay yung function ng heart mo and your lungs as well. Okay, next natin is Kenneth Cooper noong 1982, considered as the father of aerobics. So nabanggit ko na yan kanina na he gives the following benefits based on researches. So ito yung mga different benefits based on Mr. Kenneth Cooper. So number 1 is promote strong and healthy bones. Okay, so sa tulong ng mga different exercise natin, yan, napopromote yung bones natin, ano, or nagkakaroon ng healthy bones. Kasi nga naman, meron tayong mga different exercises na makakatulong para nang sa ganun magkaroon tayo ng strong and healthy bones. Next natin, helps control life, physical, and emotional stresses. Okay, so therefore, merong ibang tao kasi, class, na sa pamamagitan ng different exercises, doon na lang nila binabaling yung stress nila, no? Doon na lang nila nire-release yung ano nila, yung emotion nila through exercises. Okay, next natin is improves intellectual capacity, increases one's productivity. Okay, so si aerobic dance exercise, yes, napaka-productive talaga niya. I mean, napaka-active niya. Okay, kasi nga naman, nagpa-function lahat ng body mo. So, hindi ka pa ba magiging active once na laging nagpa-function yung lahat ng parts of your body? So, di ba, mas masarap gumalaw pag alam nating talagang effective. I mean, talagang effective yung exercise natin. Mas masarap gumalaw once na yung buong katawan natin yung nagpa-function mismo. Unlike na kamay lang yung ginagalaw natin, parang medyo nakakatamad, right? So, mas maganda na maging productive yung buong body natin. So yun naman yung aim ng ng aerobic exercise natin na tinatawag. Next naman is aids in natural way of losing weight and keeping it off. So another thing is another benefits of aerobic exercise, hindi na kayo pupunta ng gym para magbuhat-buhat ng barbell or something para mag-exercise doon. Kahit sa simpleng sa bahay nyo lang, pwede na tayong undergo ng different aerobic dance exercise or aerobic exercise, lumabas lang kayo ng bahay, pwede kayo mag-walking, pwede kayo mag-jogging. So therefore, aerobic exercise yun, di ba? Therefore, nade-develop na rin yung parts of your body. Next naman is provide significant protection from heart disease. So, ang main thought naman or ang main aim naman ng aerobic exercise, yung ma-develop yung heart and lungs natin. Okay, so therefore, naiiwasan natin yung heart disease natin na tinatawag. Next naman is promote better and more effective sleep. Okay, right? Diba? Kasi diba after natin mag-perform ng mga different aerobic exercise, talagang nakakapagod. So therefore, andun yung natin, yung sleep natin. Pag napagod tayo, may tendency na magpapahinga tayo. And paano tayo nagpapahinga? Sa pamamagitan ng pagtulog. Okay, so therefore, medyo mahaba-habang rest yung kailangan natin after natin undergo ng aerobic exercise. Nang sa ganun, makabawi tayo ng energy para kinabukasan, pwede na ulit tayong undergo ng different aerobic exercises. Okay ba? So that is the different benefits based on Mr. Kenneth Cooper. Okay, so Kenneth Cooper again is the father of aerobics. So in a simple language, therefore, mas padaliin natin yung buhay natin or mas padaliin natin yung discussion natin, Therefore, aerobic class means air. So by air, it means oxygen, and it refers to a continuous utilization of oxygen by the body during certain physical activities. Such as utilization is possible only when the condition of heart is pretty good. So the importance of continuous utilization of oxygen by the body, no? Pag sinabi natin by the body at a fast speed such as during aerobic activities, no? So it helps oxidation of fatty acids and thereby lowering the fat level in the body. So class, aerobic is therefore preferred for the fat loss program. Aerobic activities are aerobic dance, stationary cycling, treadmill, rowing machine, stair climbing, running, jogging, brisk, swimming is an example of aerobics. Okay, so pero meron tayong isa pang nakakalimutan. Ito yung pinaka-favorite kong part, which is the aerobic dance. Okay, so that is the aerobics.
Okay, so there you have it, class. That is aerobics. So ngayon, balikan lang ulit natin yung pinag-usapan natin kanina na i-discuss na ni Sir RG kung ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng aerobics. Diniscuss na rin sa inyo ni Sir RG kung ano ba yung ibig sabihin, ano ba yung mga benefits na makukuha natin in performing aerobics, tsaka ng strength training natin. Na-discuss na rin ni Sir RG kung ano ba yung mga different histories under ng ating aerobics. Thank you so much everyone for listening. I hope na nag-enjoy kayo ngayon sa video ni Sir RG. Pero don't worry, marami pang ni-ready sa inyo ni Sir RG. Bibitinin ko muna kayo. So abangan nyo yung susunod natin na topic sa ating next series ng ating online kwentuhan. Okay class, so hanggang dito muna yung video nito. Magkita-kita tayo sa ating susunod na online series. And sa susunod na video class, gagawin nating challenging. Okay, so I will challenge everyone, especially my PE students, sa susunod nating video. Ano nga ba yung susunod nating video? Abangan niyan, syempre, sa ating susunod na online series. So once again, thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate your time and effort sa panonood ng video ni Sir RG. So that would be all for today. Bye mga kapi! Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching mga kapi. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching mga kapi. Thank you for watching mga kapi. Bye.